Hi there, it's Aisling Rooney here, and you're very welcome for your reading for April 2016. This year is flying in, so it's just a very purple and Metatron month for me, April. Um, so I've been working with this guide, Archangel Metatron, for a few years now. But mainly last year was really strong, and this year the relationship is deepening. So and that's been a really interesting experience for me, and I'm sharing this material now. Finally this year I'm starting to share this material since November last year, right through this year. And this April is our first retreat for the group of people, the light workers and healers that have chosen to work with me on Metatron. And this is the month where we will get to meet each other and just experience that energy. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to pick 5 cards. So one, the overall theme for the month, and then one for each week. Now the difference is that these cards that I've been guided to use are unusual cards. They're the Saints and Angels deck by Doreen Virtue, and what this reading is going to give us is the different energies, the invisible beings that are available to us in our lives, and the different energies that are available to us in our lives this month. So each week there'll be a different energy, and let's just see what happens. This is what I've been guided to use, so let's just see what happens. So we have the first week, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the overall. So the overall theme, this is a beautiful card. Oh, I have to tell you the story about this card. So the card, it says it's a sign from above, and it's guardian angel. So these cards are saints and angels, and you can see that this person is there's an angel, and she's reaching up and receiving a rose from God, from the angels, as a sign that she's not alone. So many years ago I was teaching a meditation, angel meditation class, and this woman arrived into the class that she was coming to do an art class, but the art class wasn't on that day, so she'd arrived on the wrong day. And they said to her, while you're here, go into that class there, just drop in. So she arrived, we were already about 20 minutes, and we were doing this walking meditation around the room. So I had this very unusual music on, and we were all walking around the room, breathing and just mindfully walking. So you can imagine that this is very strange. This woman had come over to an art class, opened the door, looked around, all these people walking around, this strange music, incense, candles, and it was probably a bit confusing for her, and I just said, come in, and just, so she began walking around the room with us, wasn't quite sure what was going on. So we settled down then, and we had the class, and she enjoyed it. And then at the end of the class, I invited everyone to choose an angel card. So she picked a card and went white in the face, and I became a bit worried. I said, "Are you okay?" And she said, "Yeah, fine." But it turned out that she came up to me afterwards, because she couldn't speak in the group. She came up to me afterwards, and she said that something awful had happened to her in her life quite recently, and because of this she had begun to question if God existed, if there was any sort of invisible realm. She was going around saying, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? And she had been saying, her mantra, if you like, for the past few weeks had been, if you're there, give me a sign. If you're there, give me a sign. I don't believe anymore. This can't be happening to me, just give me a sign. So you can imagine that this, she was led to that class that day, and she arrived and she sat down, and when she had that card in her hand and it said, a sign from above, that was the words, that was exactly what she needed in her life at that moment. Her heart, everything just, stood still for her. that, and it was complete confirmation that God, the angels were listening to her. And when I say God, God can be whatever God is for you. It's not necessarily God in any way tied to religion, but it can be if you're religious, if you have any religious beliefs. So whatever God is for you, and whatever God was for this woman, she was asking for a sign from her God, from God, the universe, the love that's there, that essence. I can feel it entering my body now as I'm speaking. So what does that mean for us? This is the overall theme for the week. So this is letting us know that ask for help from your angels. Ask for a sign for this month. Ask for a sign. Give me a sign. Let me know that you're there. Let me know that, so that by the end of this month, without any doubt at all in my mind, I absolutely know that angels exist, and that I am cared for, and I am loved, and that God is good and life is good. So ask for that sign this week. That's what the angels are inviting you to do. Wow. So the first part of the month is about believe, and this is Saint Hildegard of Bingen. And Saint Hildegard was a nun who was very creative, artistic. She wrote many books, but before she wrote any, she delivered any of this to the world, she was very shy, very insecure, doubted everything about her abilities, and that she could write, that anyone would even want to read her books, or to look at her art, or enjoy her art. But she was encouraged by her superiors in the nunnery. She was a nun, to put it out there as a gift to the world. And so this message with Saint Hildegard is the energy to just believe in yourself, that what you have within you, we are here, I believe that we are here on this planet to give something back, to receive. Everybody gets to give, so we have to receive as well. But that we're here to give something, to create something new, to add something of value to the world, so that when we leave, we say, yeah, I did that. And that might be a right word, right action, right thoughts, right creating something beautiful. I don't know what it is for you. It's different for everybody. But what this card, April, is about, asking for a sign from your angels, believing that they exist, but believing that whatever you have within you has a right to be here, and ask your angels for help with really being you in the world. The second week is about sleep, and this is sort of two meanings. So there's a really beautiful meaning, restoration, which we got at this whole first half of the year in 2016 is about inner work, soul work. And most of the times when our angels can speak to us more clearly is when we're either sleeping or we're in dreaming, and come to us in dreams and give us messages, or when we're just relaxed and peaceful. So one of the two really good times to connect with your angels is either first thing in the morning, when your mind is quiet and relaxed, you've just come out of sleep, you're rested, or last thing at night before you're about to drop off. Not when you're exhausted, tired, but go to bed at half an hour early than you normally would, and just rest there. Just allow your mind to wander. Invite your angels in and have a conversation with them, and then invite your angels into your dreams, and into your visions, and those flashes and insights and inspiration that you get throughout your day as well. They're your angels speaking. So the second half of the week is about, you're guided to ask. This is beautiful, actually. It's really becoming together as a story. So it's like, ask for a sign, believe that it's possible, allow yourself to receive it in whatever way. Receive that sign. So it could be through intuition, through dreams, and it feels like there might be a lot of that this month. But it can also be through insights or hunches, or you might think of somebody and then the phone will ring, and that person then has, you know, my ears would prick up. That would be like, okay, this person has a really important message to give me, because coincidences are the signposts that your angels use to say to you, this way, this way, this way. You know, so watch out for coincidences as well. And week 3 is reward. So be prepared to be rewarded this month, but also these are all guardian angel cards, 3 of them. So be prepared to be to reward yourself. So lots of the time when we you know, we decide to do, you might take up a course, or you might start exercising, or set yourself a goal and then achieve it. It's really important to reward yourself at the end of that. So to set yourself up so that there's some fun tied in with a bit of discipline, you know. So yeah, so this week 3 is all about expecting to be rewarded. So expecting that sign to come into your life, and it's not isolated to week 3. Those angel signs are going to continue right throughout the whole month. We're really going to see, I feel so blessed, really going to see a huge influx of angel energy in our lives and angel messages. And I'd really love to hear about this month, how it evolves for you. So any angel messages and insights, any coincidences, any of the things that you get, if you could share them with me, I would be really, really grateful. And the last week in April is Saint Bernadette, and the card is entitled Speak Your Truth. And for many of you, you'll know that Saint Bernadette is a saint, and that she was one of 3 children that saw Our Lady in Lourdes. And such a beautiful message. Bernadette, they tried to get her to say that she hadn't seen Our Lady. So she was only a young child, all the authorities were there, everybody was trying to get her to say that you didn't, because it was hundreds, thousands of people had started to arrive in this tiny little village. And but she stood her ground, and she said, no, I saw Our Lady, I'm not going to lie. And it was really an amazing story, just of being able to express your truth in the world. So I feel like this guidance, this month is about the angels letting us really see them, letting us really feel them, letting you really know that angels exist and that they're part of your life, through the signs, coincidences, all sorts of things that are going to happen to you this month, to just let you know that your angels are with you. And this knowing will give you confidence then to express yourself in the world, to express your truth. So that's what this month is about. That by the end of the month of April, you'll have within you a sense of confidence and certainty, like the certainty that I have now after many years of working with spirit and then working with angels, that angels exist. You know, if I didn't have this invisible realm to fall back on, you know, my life would be empty, even with all the wonderful people and my family and my children, my husband and my friends that are in my life, community. You know, without this invisible realm, a huge chunk of my life would be missing. So I suppose it's a gift from my heart for you this week, is that you really get that you're not alone, that your angels are here with you every single step, every single breath. And there's no reason for you to do this alone anymore. So just embrace that new relationship, allow your angels to show themselves to you and to help you in your life, and have an amazing April. Ask for a sign. That's what I say to you this month. So if you're interested in working with me, there's probably a link underneath this. My website is www.trinitygarden.com, transformingangels.com, and there's a few freebies there. You can sign up and you can get connected with me and get these emails into your box every day or every week. So very, very, very nice speaking to you today, and I hope you have an amazing